Hi, I'm Britney Spears. I'm going to be in the hang, so come by and hang with me. Sometimes I run. All the material I got was just wonderful, you know, and the guys were so smart and brilliant, and they would always say, well, is this too mature for you, or is it too young for you, is this cheesy? And I would always, you know, have my comments about things. First I go into this room where these 3 guys are in there, and they're A&R guys, and I had to sing I Have Nothing, Open Arms, and what else did I sing? Jesus Loves Me. And I sang that a cappella, and I was so nervous because it's just like, it's different when you're performing in front of thousands and thousands of people, and you're just like pumped, and they're screaming, and you're like, yeah, and that gets your energy going. But when there's just 3 people just sitting there like this, looking at you, I was just like, oh my God. So then it was done. I was like, oh, I can go now. I'm so happy. They're like, no, well, you know, all the executives are in the room having a meeting, so we want you to go in there and sing for them. I was like, oh my goodness. So they took me to this meeting, and there was this huge room, and there was like 13 people just surrounding the table, and I had to do it all over again. I've never been so nervous in my life. It was the most nerve-wracking thing I've ever done. And then they signed me, and I'm here today. From day one, I was always pushing my mom to send me to dance lessons and singing lessons, and she was just, I had a completely normal childhood. You know, my mom would just wanted to cook for me and take me shopping, and I was always determined, you know, to do what I wanted to do, and I was just so thankful that she was there and my dad was there to support me. I was on the Mickey Mouse Club. It's a Disney show on the Disney Channel, and I was 11 and 12. It was like the best experience. It was so much fun. There was 20 other kids on the show. That's when I got all my experience, like with singing and dancing and acting and performing. And it was, you know, it was a lot of fun. And actually there's been a lot of people that have come out of there that have been really, really successful. The media and people are going to say what they want to say no matter what you say. I mean, it's just really sad that you have to deal with that in this business because, you know, you hear these things and you laugh about them, but then they start blowing them way out of proportion, and you're just like, what? I'm not believing this. And I've just learned, you know, it's part of the business, and I've just got to roll with the punches, you know. Being out there in the public as much as I am in the public eye, it's just inevitable that I'm going to be a role model for them, and they're going to have to, you know, they're going to look up to me, which is flattering, but I just can't be stupid and do stupid things, which I wouldn't anyway. But I've just got to, you know, try to be confident and positive towards life, and hopefully that'll rub off on them, you know. Sometimes people will say, why are you scared people probably won't take you seriously because you're so young? And, you know, that tends to bother me a little bit because I've worked hard just as hard as everybody else out there, you know, and I feel like I've earned this, and, you know, I have my goals, and they're like, well, you know, the one-hit wonder thing, well, do you think it'll last? And I'm like, yeah, of course it will. You know, if my goal is to make good music, and if Madonna can do it, and if she can hang around there for a while, and Janet can do it, then why can't I do it? 10 years from now, oh my goodness, I will be 27. Hopefully I'll just, you know, still be in the business. I would love, you know, and hopefully have, you know, my 5th, 6th album out by then, I don't know, and just be on tour, and because I love being on the road, I love that, and just, you know, have done film or something in between there, because I love acting, I love it. And, but I definitely will have time to settle down and have babies, you know, you have to, and have a normal life for a while.